Hi everybody, this is Canadian Treasure Hunter here. I'm back at the park where I found the 1914 silver quarter. I'm going to spend maybe a couple hours here. Hopefully it doesn't rain. I only got my V3i, so I'm hoping the weather is going to be good. I'm going to search in this hill here area where I found my 1914 silver quarter. And I found a Hot Wheels 1968 in this hill here. I only spent maybe 10 minutes on that hill and I found those two really good items here. So I'm hoping to take advantage and get some more old coins here. Looks like this park is fairly new, but there probably was some old homes here. I see some older trees here. There got to be, you know, there's one here probably about 50, 60 years old. There's one in the background there is probably more like 80 years old. Another one here near the corner is 50, 60 years old. So what I'm going to do is probably do a 2-hour hunt here. If I get something really good, I will post it tonight. If not, I'll probably combine about 2 or 3 other hunts here during the week here, depending on the weather here. If anything, you know, I ended up buying some good reindeer. I'm going to hopefully use my Garrett AT Pro if I have to. It's a little chattery, but worst comes to worst. If it rains, I'll use that. If not, weather's good, I'll use the V3i. All the best. Thanks everybody for subscribing. CDN Treasure Hunter, this Canadian Treasure Hunter, we're out. Thank you. Hi everybody, this is Canadian Treasure Hunter here. We're going to detect another property that's coming down, another job that we just finished up doing asbestos removal. This is a pretty old house here, probably about turn of century, I believe, maybe 1910. One of those fancy west side areas where it's well off people. I'll give you a little panel of the yard here. It's a fairly big yard. I'm going to jump over the tree protection after and detect in both sides as much as I could. But what I'll do is, if I do find some good finds here today, what I'll do is I'll post them tonight on a video. If not, I'll just combine this with some other days. All the best, Canadian Treasure Hunter, we're out. Hi everybody, this is Canadian Treasure Hunter here. We're at another park just in Burnaby here in British Columbia. This is a swimming hole here that was around since the, I guess, 50s, 60s, 70s and was shut down for the last 15, 20 years due to probably too much you know, birds and bad, I guess too much sewage went in this lake here, but still an interesting lake here. I'm going to try around these trees here. Hopefully I can find something good here. I haven't detected in the bushes here. I did the water about 15 years ago, just found a bunch of pennies, but I may do it again. Possibly, we'll see. So I'll let you know if there's any good finds here. I got the last 2 houses that I detected. I got stuff from there, plus whatever comes up here. If I get enough material, I'm going to put something out for a video. All the best. Thanks for subscribing. This is CDN Treasure Hunter, Canadian Treasure Hunter. We're out. Bye. Hi everybody, this is Canadian Treasure Hunter here. We're at another job of mine here in White Rock in British Columbia, Canada. We're going to do a front yard hunt here. We're doing a job here, and hopefully we can find some coins here. This house is built in the 70s, but probably second generation for this area. We're just above the hill of White Rock here, about 3-4 blocks. It goes downhill to the beach here. Hopefully there were some old cabins here at one time. We'll see how the detecting goes. I detected the other day that old house that was getting too much static interference for something, some EMI or CMFI or whatever. It was getting some bad interference, and I was really hard to operate machines. So I went across to the boulevard and I ended up getting a gold earring, a silver earring, a few coins, a wheat cent, and some other coins. But before I was getting static on that yard, I ended up getting 2 1940s pennies and some other coins, but just getting might have been an underground line or something, power line buried or something on that property, because my detector was just unusable, just really bad. Anyways, hopefully whatever we find from the slot here, I'll give you a little panel of the area here. It's a beautiful area here. They're going to build a new house here. Probably worth about $3 million by the time they're finished. Anyways, all the best. Thanks everybody for subscribing. We'll let you know what we find for this week here. All the best. This is Canadian Treasure Hunter. We're out. Hi everybody, this is Canadian Treasure Hunter here. These are all our finds for the last five different hunts that we did. The first we did 3 houses and a couple parks and a couple boulevards. We got 3 dimes, 1 Canadian toonie, that's a $2 coin, a US 5-cent piece, 4 US pennies. We got 11 zinc pennies. We got 45 copper pennies. So pennies there. We got 2 1941 Canadian cents. And then we also got a kind of a neat find here. We got a penny wrapped up in a bus transfer. It was about 2 inches in the ground, so it was there for probably about at least a few years, I would think. They're wrapped up in bus transfer. And then we got, 3 different keys. One was 2 keys together, and 2 single keys. One was broken. We got a real neat Schick injector Razer blades made in Canada. It took 8 Razer blades. A little kind of an old dispenser. We got a really neat a lead bullet here, fairly heavy. I'm not sure what caliber it is, but definitely a bullet. You can see the where it hit, and it also has some grooves from the barrel. We end up getting here an old button, and I'm going to show you some of the. We end up getting some silver finds here. We got a broken silver earring. We end up getting a gold earring here. It's not marked, but it's definitely gold, considering it was buried in the ground. And then we got native carved earring. Most of it's like the other part where the earring goes is kind of rusted and rotten, but this is definitely silver for sure. Not marked, but definitely kind of a native design. And there's an initial in the back. Let me just pop open and show the initial here. A lot of the jewelry here that gets carved by natives, usually Haida natives, they just put initial in there, name of the carver. They do all sorts of real trinkets and so on, but so I gotta maybe one day research that up, find who that was. Then they're getting 2 junk earring items here. One had missing a few stones, some sort of stones dangling off. Another piece of junk here, could be like a bear claw or something. So we end up getting a total of 70 coins, $3 total. We detected, like, the first house there was really cool. It was really early, but it was getting a lot of interference there from power lines. I was noticing at V3I's, any power lines, this machine is pretty erratic, even if I turn the sensitivity down. So it's quite sensitive to power lines. So anyways, this is the finds here for the last 5 different hunts there. About maybe like 8 to 10 hours in total. 5 different locations. Anyways, thanks again for tuning in. Show you a little spread out finds a bit here, but anyways, we'll look forward to getting something else on for next week here. I'm going to submit this here and see how this, it's pretty hard to find some decent stuff here, but there's so many pennies. I mean, appears to be all the targets usually junk or pennies. Hard to get, better stuff, but sooner or later something will pop up. All the best. Thanks for subscribing. This is Canadian Treasure Hunter. We're out. Have a good day.